Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I'm Justin Melillo. I'm alongside Michael Massie, and we are both steaming after a wild night at Bristol at the dirt track in the Big Green Egg Dirt Derby for the Monday Night Racing League, presented by Napa. I didn't even get to race in the main feature, and Massie over there, he ended up 22nd, which he shouldn't have. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what happened there at the end?
Well, first off, I should say that I did not think I was going to make it in the race. I made it in through the last chance qualifier. I'm just not a great dirt racer. So to make it in, it was such a thrill. And I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up from that, but that's hard to do. The competitor in you just wants to go out there and win, right?
Yeah.
So I drove a smart, clean race and just slowly worked my way up as people were wrecking and doing dumb stuff and pitting and all that. I stayed out the whole time and got my way up to 8th place before overtimes kicked in. And then everybody started driving as aggressive as possible. I got the bumper from Brandon Brown, which is good. It's just, short track racing. You expect it. I expect that hard racing. He might have one coming for him, but just hard racing. And then the next corner, I got the job finished by league commissioner Ford Martin, which he didn't mean to. It's just hard racing again, but that spun me out and knocked me out of the top 10 and ended up 22nd. So, man, it's just one of those things where I got my hopes up. I could smell that top 10 finish, the first top 10 of the year, and I just got taken from me.
No, I can totally relate on that. That happened to me in the first race with everything going on. Yeah, Shane Van Gusbergen, he won again tonight. And we had Max Kennan second, David Schildhouse, Anthony Alfredo, Garrett Smithley ran in at the top 5. We had 33 people trying to make this 28 car show or 28 truck show, and unfortunately, I was one of the 5 who didn't make the main. And I mean, like you said, short track racing. I was in position in my heat. I had Steven Ellis right behind me. We had been trading paint virtually the entire time, and he stuffed me in the wall a couple times, and I still held him back. And then on the last lap, I guess he just ran out of patience, and my truck ended up flipping over, which was not good. Not good. And then, like, we were both in that LCQ, and I didn't even get to get going. I got spun right off the bat. You kept going. I think you started second in that race, and you were able to keep going in that one. And I know that there was a one point where TJ Majors was right on your bumper, and we weren't sure if he was going to lay the bumper to you or not. And but I mean, it was good fun. It was good.
Yeah, it was good fun. That situation when I saw TJ driving all aggressive, both of us were well inside the transfer spot. So I just pulled up, let him go by. That's the safest thing you can do sometimes for some of these guys.
Yeah, I mean, if only 7 are going to make it in, I mean, what's 5th or 6th, compared to 9th or 10th. Yeah. But so we had that going on. You guys had 3 green white checkers, so the race was actually only supposed to be 60 laps. You guys ran 75 laps. We've got a new point leader in the stable. Anthony Alfredo takes the point lead by 1 point over the 2-time winner of the season, Shane Van Gusbergen, and I'll get that name eventually. David Schildhouse stays in 3rd. DJ Cummins was leading. He's down to 4th. Josh Slate rounds out the top 5. We're heading to Indy next week.
Yeah.
I love Indy.
I know. It's so much fun. This Indy 500, just the whole, it's just iRacing, but you can still kind of feel that atmosphere of just how iconic that place is. And I've had top 10 in that race in this league before, so looking to do that again. Once again, just going to try to drive a smart race and keep it clean to the end because it's a long one and there's going to be a lot of wrecks probably.
Definitely. And now with the new damage model on that car, tires are going to be flying everywhere. I just got done running 2 of the fixed Indy 500s this past weekend. Calamity. As soon as you get a little bit of contact, that wheel will go flying off. You'll fly into the wall. It's just, you got to keep the car clean. Thankfully, we get resets, but I mean, you don't want to use them all up too early, and definitely towards the end, the aggression's going to be kicking it up. And I remember we ran there twice in season 1. I was up there. I think that was the one where you got the top 10. And Parker Kligerman ended up winning over Kyle McFadden. And then of course the season 1 finale was there, and we all know what happened there. But
Yeah.
but yeah, it's a good time. Monday Night Racing and the Indy 500, it goes together like cheese and wine. And
Yeah, sure. You think SVG is going to win 3 in a row? I'll call him SVG because I can't say his name.
I hope not. I hope one of us gets to victory lane, or somebody new, or it's a stacked field this year. It really is. We got so many talented people. We got this guy Adam Cabot who's in there. He just won the esports racing league, which is Alfredo's league, and
that guy's really good.
Really good. David Schildhouse, he's been a seasoned veteran in sim racing for so long. And then you got the real talented guys out there like Alfredo, who's leading the points, like SVG, and so on and so forth. We don't have Nick DeGroot this year, so I mean the field's wide open. We might get a new winner this year in the Indy 500, but yeah, I mean that's pretty much all I had. Well,
Yeah.
what else No, we don't got anything else, I don't think. But
let's thank some sponsors before we get out of here. I'll thank Fronstretch, of course, for employing both of us here. And I would like to thank Eric Beaudoin for putting up the money to fund the race team this year. Eric Bowen Motorsports. Let's go.
There you go. And I got Traction and Fronstretch, of course, that I want to thank, and definitely all the folks at Monday Night Racing and Podium Esports for putting this together. Until next time, hopefully we have a much better post-race meeting where we can actually celebrate something instead of lamenting, our sorrows. But until then, thanks everybody for watching. I'm Justin. That's Michael, and we'll catch y'all next time.
See ya.